Have you ever felt like you're naked and you're so embarrassed yourself and thinking everyone was staring at you? So, this most of the obese people feeling every day when they walk out the door, go to school, or do grocery shopping. However, obese people often overlook that maybe no one's against them. So why do they feel that way? According to a study, over half of the obese people have depression, and their emotions include fatigue, anxiety, guilt, even thoughts of death. That reminds me 2 years ago, I reached my heaviest weight, over 200 pounds. I always struggle with food guilt. It feels so good having a junk food, but after the meal, the guilt haunts me. Feel like a failure, and my body is so fatigued. Looking back, I might have depression. Other foods make me guilt, tired, stressful. It could comfort my pain and cheer me up after I experience fat shaming or physical discomfort. Unconsciously, I addicted the short-term pressure from junk food, and I never get enough, like a drug. Addiction and depression, causing many obese people enter an obese loop, widely fail to break the cycle. A study found that if a person failed many times, their intention will decrease. That is to say, the problems of obesity will only become worse if we could not come up with the best solution to defeat cyclic obesity. That's why I would like to study this project, to identify the problems. I would like to know is why do obese people enter the obese cycle? Why do they experience difficulty to break it? Besides, another question I need to know is what are the best solutions? What is the turning points? Why some of the obese people no intention to lose weight? If they do, how can they maintain a healthy weight in the long term? At first, I studied spectacle research and know that many cultures, religions believe the best healing process linked to soul, mind, body. For Silver, a hostess wellness coach, said soul, mind, body could manifesting the true desire. Therefore, I'm using soul, mind, body as an approach for me to study cyclic obesity. So what's wrong with the body? The first point is food addiction. A documentary from Only Human presents that obese people choose to eat the wrong food and doesn't care people blaming their eating habit. Besides, I watched Super Size Me, also a documentary. Results shows that the junk food able to change a healthy man to a food addict. Another point is body discomfort. Documentary interviews presents that the weights they carry every day causing lots of trouble. For instance, serious cases shows that they also need a oxygen mask for sleep. The final one is unfunctional brain. A study proved that obesity disturbing our brain because it's obstructed by fatty acids. It usually controls our mood, even eating habits. The next is mind. I discovered obese people widely have low self-value. Interviews and YouTubers share that they don't believe their abilities, making lots of excuses. The major part, so negative emotions in memories. Fat people always recall their memories of being fat shaming or bullied and keep hunting them, causing them no passion in life, easy to get angry, and depression. The book, Chicken Soup for Soul, presents that people suffer negative emotion because they avoid confronting their pain and low self-awareness. After identified problems, the first answer is habit. Because our brain hates dramatic change, and affirmation is the key to keep a habit. So what is self-affirmation? According to a TED Talk, 2 studies and videos about self-affirmation told that self-value and self-esteem is the key to maintain self-affirmation, which means if people have subconsciously believed they are worthy, unique is the leading solution. Soul, mind, body are the 3 stages to keep obese people in the vicious cycle. The soul is the major factor because the past memories with negative emotions causing the brain to believe the distorted value, which leads to have bad habits, comfort eating. So, to break the cycle, truly believe they are worthy, unique is the primary solution. And self-affirmation will lead them to have self-control and good habit. Therefore, so is a turning point to defeat cyclic obesity. So, how can I deliver my insights to obese people? How can I convince them if they already have bad impression of losing weight? A YouTube channel and a book about subconscious both said that a positive repeat statement able to hack our brain. Also, an institute said our purchase decisions are distracted by marketing techniques, which means marketing is controlling our subconscious to gain profit. Art piece and the rock clock teach me how to use an indirect, funny, indirect way to draw people attention. After summarizing my method, I decided to do brand design. According to a brand designer with 30 years experience said that brand design can unify human spirit, which means it can unify our vision, value, and belief. So brand design able to let obese people believe they have value. Another point is differentiate. For example, we know that Google is for answer, Amazon is for convenience. So my brand is healing your soul before you're losing weight. The last point is brand is a person gut's feeling, which means brand is how your audience think you are. That give me good advice for my development. For the core value, unique, care, joy, fun, confident, worthy, brave, breakthrough are great messages to obese people who have a broken soul. Remind that they are much better than they think. They should be confident and brave to confront their pain. The Treasury of Century, an interactive art installation by Chris Milk, inspired me using 3 stages to talk about transfiguration, talking about birth, death, and breakthrough. This project gives me the insights to set 3 healing stages. The first stage is remind. If obese people recall they are worthy because everyone is exceptional, you will treat yourself better. Another stage is refine. Most obese people limit themselves because they have low perceptions of self-ability. However, we are more than that. If they have faith, they can become a better person. Relief is the final stage. If obese people let go their pain, face their fear, confront their bad memories, I truly believe it can heal their hearts. After studying my head methods, I decided to deliver my messages by using indirect, funny, and interactive product design. At first, Cheung Lok Yiu works inspired me a lot. The creator invented useless gadget, but memorable. Another one is huge soy sauce bottle. I love the idea by using out-of-context approach. The second one is a candy machine from an exhibition happy show, and I love the intention to make the audience aware of how happy they are and pick the number from the machine. This method could definitely increase obese people's self-awareness. The last one is the rock clock from The Rock. I like the idea he interacts and motivates his user by using his daily recordings and lots of voiceover to let the user close to him and complete the fitness goal together. For the visual style, I would like to use teal and light green brand color because these 2 colors of ribbon represents awareness of mental illness and body shaming and depression, which is good for me to present my core message. For the graphics, I would like to use thin outline shapes to make it more fun and personal. And eye-catching lifestyle products are selected to present my message to obese people. Finally, I'm so happy sharing my findings, insights, and execution plan, knowing that so is the major reason, and remind that self-value is a turning point to defeat cyclic obesity. That's why I'm using brand design and indirect approach to attempt to cure their soul. This is the end of my sharing.
I'm looking forward to hear from you. Thank you.